Okay, so hey guys, today we're back with the anime movie review, and this time it is Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale, which is the first Sword Art Online movie to be ever made. Anyway, let's begin the review. Okay, so now let's talk about the characters. Most of the side characters are not paid enough attention in this movie except for Celica. But I am actually not sad about that since it focused more on the main characters who are Keito and Asuna and made them like the old Sword Art Online warriors again. Keito finally fought like the old Keito because he actually tried to fight. I really loved it when he started defeating all the monsters one by one all on his own, even in AR where the movements are a bit heavier. That's the power of the true and old Kirito. Asuna only came back to her old form during the end, and that's okay because she came back at least. Okay, so now there are two villains in this movie who are Eiji and Dr. Shigemura. Shigemura is the main villain here, but Eiji is the more active villain and has more screen time and also seems to be cooler and more powerful. So he is the better villain of this movie for me. I really love the thing that when he moved fast, a purple and blue light surrounded him. His glowing dress was also pretty cool. His backstory is pretty average, but as a villain, he's very good. Also, I really hated him when he injured Klein. I would probably place him as my third favorite villain in the entire Sword Art Online series. First being Deathgun and second being Kayabaki Hiko. Okay, so now let's get to the most important scene of this movie, which reveals the main mystery of the entire movie. The goal of Dr. Shigemura is finally revealed here, and also we get a really nice fight between Kirito and Eiji. At the end, Kirito finds out that Eiji's suit was the source of his powers and tore that machine attached to his suit, weakening him. Weakening him. And then, of course, it takes Kirito 1 second to defeat Eiji, who is nothing without that suit. After Kirito defeats him, he goes to the concert hall where chaos is taking place, and in the meantime, Shigemura decides to betray Eiji, which is a really stupid decision. I mean, an AR dragon monster wouldn't kill him, so why do that anyways? And he said bye Eiji like he was going to die. Even if he wanted to do this foolish job, maybe he could do it after his mission was completed. But he's such a foolish villain that he meaninglessly betrayed his minion before even completing the job. Okay, so here's where the movie gets really good. Keito enters the concert hall and sees every Sword Art Online monster spawning in the hall. I was just so excited seeing this. We were finally getting the all of the monster action from Aincrad. And so yeah, that was really nice. My two most favorite monsters, the Fatal Sight and the Gleam Eyes, also got the most screen time here, making me love this movie even more. I finally got some more screen time of the Fatal Sight, who is really underrated. It was even about to hit Kirito and Asuna, but Yuna saved them with a shield. It looks like she does not have any attacks. So how is she the most powerful ordinal scale player anyways? Nobody can become the most powerful with just defense. Yeah, Heathcliff was powerful because of his defense, but he also had great attacks. Okay, so Kirito and everyone else go to the level 100 boss named an Incarnation of the Radius, which is probably the longest monster name ever in this series, to obtain a powerful sword, and this is when the movie just turns excellent. This fight was like the culmination of everything in the Sword Art Online series till now. Klein, the Alpine Fairies, and all the other players who have been in the series all come to defeat this super powerful boss. Yui even returns them the old weapons and costumes to the characters to make it even better. The old Keito and Asuna finally returned. Even the GGO Shinon returned. And when I say it was the culmination of everything, I mean everything. Even Zaken, whose spirit suddenly appeared to help Asuna defeat the boss, whose powers were beyond any limit, and also the one with great healing powers. This is probably the only boss with healing powers, like super healing powers. When this super giant boss got defeated, I was just so happy. They finally defeated the real 100th floor. Even Kaba Akihiko said it. This boss was probably way stronger than Heathcliff, and they even defeated it. Okay, so the animation in this movie was amazing, especially during the fights. In the fights, the animation was just so quick and cool. It was truly fabulous. It truly shined during the final 100 for boss battle, when the animation just went all out and full insane mode and started being super speedy and amazing and colorful. The animation also added a lot to the final battle. Rating 8 out of 10. Best moment, final scene. So yeah guys, that was it for the review, and I wanted to say that the weapon which Keito got after defeating the boss was so overpowered. It defeated all the monsters just with one swipe. Really makes me wonder if this is stronger than Excalibur or not, because Excalibur had an entire arc dedicated to it, and now if that sword goes to waste, then it will be really disappointing. Anyways guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe, because I cannot subscribe myself, but of course you can, so do subscribe, and see you guys, bye.